if you put Ohio State at number 11, it's only because you are punishing them for not playing games, not because you actually think they're the 11th best team in the country. And that's been my argument about the college football playoff. The playoff committee has already set the expectations, which is these are the 4 best teams in the country, not the 4 most deserving. And that is something that we continually argue over. It is not the most deserving because we've seen Alabama, we've seen Ohio State get into a college football playoff without winning their conference. Heck, we could have seen Texas A&M jump in there without having played in their conference title game. It's happened before. It is not the most deserving. The committee has told us that. If it was, you could leave Ohio State out. No question. But it's not. So everybody arguing about only playing 6 games, it's never been the standard that the committee has used, rightly or wrongly. It has not been the standard, which is why it's always been who's the best 4 teams in America. And if you don't think Ohio State's one of the 4 best teams in America, you have not been watching college football this year, because the other teams that could take that slot from Ohio State, they're not better. And I don't even know if they're more deserving. Texas A&M, 2 wins over teams with winning records. The Gators, who lost to LSU. Oklahoma, who have multiple losses this season. Who exactly are you going to tell me is a much better team? Coastal Carolina? Cincinnati? Are they a much better team than Ohio State? I mean, come on. So Dabo has now thrown gas on this fire, and it's going to make for great stakes because he better win this game. If Ohio State wins, it's going to make him look silly. My bigger point here about Dabo's his poll is that the coaches' polls show a natural bias. But they also should show us some insight into the game. I mean, look, Dabo doesn't believe that Ohio State's the 11th best team in America. I know that. But he's making a point. That is his point that he's making.